looking character I have made for this game because I rushed. Oh God, that is terrible. How do you know what a child predator looks like? I I don't know why, but I'm not wearing my hood, which is normal for me at the start of the game, but I'm also not wearing my shirt either. So I'm a half-naked man running past a werewolf right now. We each gotta get both the madman's knowledges, one so that we can ring the beckoning bell for the other person, and the other one so that we can get the small resonance bell. So we're gonna need the madman's knowledge item. We actually gotta collect stuff before we can get to murdering stuff. Also, do keep in mind, your character is going to be very weak, and we're gonna have to rush the forest for both of us. The Forbidden Woods, yes. I call it the forest area, because it's technically the forest area in this game. I lost half my health in one hit, but I'm kind of used to that. Actually, I'm extremely used to that. It's also because I took counter damage, but it doesn't really matter because I'm about to travel to the Hunter's Dream anyways. There's the one in the shores near the rats, and the one up really high near the girl who gives you the music box behind the crows. Those are the two of them. Do you remember the locations now that I've described the basics? Did I do it? Ah. I attempted to pull it off, but I failed. I'm not good at it. The glitch that allows you to get two starting weapons. I wanted to see if I could pull it off. I mean, because I'm gonna use the saw cleaver at the start of the game, just like I always do, just because its transformation attacks are strong and I like it. And until I get a better weapon, it's got the best moveset out of the weapons I can choose from at the start of the game. I would recommend selling your hood and buying as many blood vials as you can when you get to the Hunter's Dream. Also, killing the dude who owns the Odin Chapel for his Odin rune is not a good idea. The one in the chest up above him that you can access after you kill the Bloodstarved Beast is better. So there's no reason to kill him, since you can't even equip it by the time you get there. I've killed him once before, and spared him once before, and twice before, technically. Oh. I picked up the Hunter's Pistol for being able to parry, and the saw cleaver.
Oh, well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing. What Hail, but it's the and the yarn of Nota.
Let's talk to the guy in the window after getting back from Yarnum. Got pebbles. We're gonna what? Oh. I'm gonna go talk, you're gonna talk to her. You're gonna do a quest line? I know that I'm gonna. I have to. Because the final NPC you face at the end of her quest line gives you the Chicago. Yeah. Did you kill her for her badge on your previous character? You are a sick, heartless bastard. I've killed her once, but that's only because I screwed up her quest line. Are you just running past everything and not picking up the items? You should pick up the items, because some of the items here are actually useful, such as the bloodstone shards. I'm gonna go through here like it's kind of like it's my first playthrough, except really fast rather than really slow. Basically going through collecting everything, except as fast as possible. It's also because if you kill the enemies, they can drop early game blood vials and bullets, which are very important. I'm already at 19 blood vials and 18 bullets. You can also drop Molotov cocktails, but that's better for you to have than me, because you're the arcane build. Arcane. They have an A scaling and arcane, and that's it. Yeah, Molotov cocktails are nice for arcane characters. And the best part about them is since they deal a mix of fire damage and arcane damage, mostly fire damage, but a small bit of arcane. And brain suckers are weak to fire. You can just shred the brain suckers. Will have to most brain suckers with a single one of them in the early game, and then in the mid to late game you gotta use 2, but I mean, hey, a lot easier than having to fight them. I mean, you saw what I could do to the brain suckers with Black Sky Eye and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to get you Black Sky Eye, aren't I? Because you don't know. Do you know where it is? It's the only spell in the DLC. It's in the same place as well. No, that's not where the Black Sky Eye is. Well, yeah, actually it is. It's at that spot, except the DLC version of it. You also gotta get do the brain fluid side quest for the milkweed rune. Well, I gotta go over there to get the church cannon and the minigun. You gotta go over there to get the Holy Moonlight Sword for your main weapon, or at least that's what I would recommend due to its good arcane scaling. Yeah, but you also gotta think about the fact that the Cause Parasite requires you to kill Orphan of Cause. And I'm not going that far into the DLC at this level. You can do that on your own if you really want that bad. Oh, New Game Plus. Yeah. That's kind of what I was planning on my arcane build, using that for New Game Plus, but using the Holy Moonlight Sword for New Game, since I couldn't exactly use it in New Game. One, because I couldn't really use it New Game, and 2, because I really want to use the Holy Moonlight Sword. I just died. Yeah. You want to know why? Because dogs fucking suck. I hate dogs. This game has made me hate dogs. Souls games have made me have a deep disdain for dogs in video games. It doesn't really help that I have xenophobia. Phobia of dogs. I know a few phobias. There's xenophobia, phobia of dogs, thanatophobia, phobia of death, colrophobia, phobia of clowns. There's also arachnophobia, phobia of of bugs and spiders / creepy crawlies. There's cryptophobia? What's that one? I don't actually know that one. Did you know that there's a phobia of male and female genitalia? There's a phobia for each of them. A phobia for male genitalia and a phobia for female. I don't know the term, but there is a phobia of those two things. You know, some females have a phobia of their own privates, and same for males. That's ridiculous. I hate dogs in Soulsborne Ekiro games. There we go. Soulsborne Ekiro. Souls for Dark Souls, Born for Bloodborne, and Ekiro for Sekiro. If I were to add all of the game stuff, it'd be Code Demon Souls Born. Yeah, Code Demon Souls Born Ekiro Ring. Because it's easier to say than to say all their full names. Did you like what I did, taking Souls and Demon, putting them the right way for Demon Souls? I thought it was clever. I called for the least talked about Dark Souls Souls franchise game. Code Vein. Fucking werewolves! They just bit my dick off. They jumped at me and bit directly where my dick was, and I died. They bit my dick off. Oh, you're playing a female character? I'm gonna poop on the fart. What? No. I'm just gonna run at this point. This is annoying. I'm absurdly weak. I need to just run for the items and not fight things. I'm too scrawny. Okay, don't forget to use them before you go to the Hunter's Dream, so that you can actually get the items there, the beckoning bell and such to spawn. Because they don't spawn if you don't have insight. And I'm just gonna run through and get the items. I'm giving up on fighting things. Well, I did just kill one enemy because he took my echoes and I could kill him easily enough. Grab my pebbles. Yeah. You're gonna need to, we both need to get to the Forbidden Woods so that we can get the Canehurst summon. Because I need the Evelyn from Canehurst, and Canehurst has the Executioner's gloves for you. But on top of that, you also need to go to the Forbidden Woods for the Tonsil Stone, so that you can get to the lower, school thing, so that you can get Augur of Ebrietos, because it's in the lower schoolyard thing that you enter through Tonsil Stone. I just killed 2 extremely strong enemies, and they were easier to kill than these tiny little rats. The dogs are much worse. I mean, there is one benefit of dogs over rats, and that's if you shoot the dog, it just gets stunned. That's part of why I'm going to enjoy the Blood Tinge build so much, because dogs are going to get fucked by me. All I gotta do is shoot them. They'll die in one shot once I am leveled up, or properly leveled up. But pre-properly leveled up, they won't die in one shot. But I will be able to do some good. Did you just you just got spoopled? I'm climbing up to my first Madman's Knowledge, and box is done. Guess point. One of the crows dropped 2 pebbles, and the other one dropped 1 pebble. So I now have a pebble in my box and 20 pebbles on me. I'm pebble rich. Cool. I picked it up a second ago. This is the route I took. I just fisted an ogre. Give a guess at what color my hair is. On burns. On burn. Blue.
I think I'm all alone and scared. Oh, thank you. If it played on.
Okay, cool. I got a tiny music box, and they lied to a child. Do you destroy the red jeweled brooch, or do you give the child the red jeweled brooch? You're aware that if you give it to her, she dies, right? Maybe I should give it to her, but I just don't really give it to her all the time, because the red blood gem is actually is the best blood gem that you can get before killing Vicar Amelia. But best one you can get before killing Vicar Amelia, which is nice. Okay, well, I got one of the 2 Madman's Knowledges. I got the one near the crows. These, I don't have much stuff opened up, but that's because I actually tried to fight stuff at first. Well, I have killed a few things because I've known that it could actually be detrimental for me not to. It could end up screwing me over in the me not killing him could screw me over in the long run. Yeah, we're gonna go through the area and get the items on our own, but once we got the items, and we're gonna take on the bosses of Cleric, Beast, and Gascoigne, we'll do that together. Madman soon. I have one of the 2. I just got the Bold Hunter's marks from Eileen.
What?
And Shake Off Cape, cool. And got everything we're gonna get to our mark from her. Now I put down that, and put on that Chester down right there. Drop down right here. Grab the Saw Spear. And I'm gonna go this way. And grab the second Madman's Knowledge. And since I can't lose Madman's Knowledge at this point in the game, I will use them both now, so that I don't forget to before heading back to the dream. And put the Bold Hunter's marks there. That's where I'm used to them being. And equip the And that right there. Okay. I'm gonna head up. I'm gonna get that, and that. Yeah. Cool. No. Yeah. I gotta go get the blood shards. From that one, from the other corpse I knocked down. Ah, shit, I dropped down on the same side as the spear again. I'm an idiot. I went too fast. I didn't pay attention. Yeah, 2. If you didn't pick them up, you should go get them. You can actually get a +2 weapon before Gascoigne. Technically, if you farm, you can get a +3 one before Gascoigne, but without farming, the highest you can get is +2, and I don't plan to farm for blood shards, just to have a whole 1 extra level on my weapon while fighting Gascoigne. Besides, I'm going to shave all my shards for, besides, I'd like to save some of my shards. It's going to have to be a balance because, well, you just have to level up your weapon with your upgrade materials. I also have to level up my guns, and I have to level up multiple guns. I have to level up the Evelyn, because it's the main 1-bullet damage dealer. I have to level up the Church Cannon because it's, well, the Church Cannon, and I plan to use that eventually, but I'm not going to do that until I have the stats to wield it. I also got to do the same for the minigun once I have the stats to wield it. So, I have to level up 3 guns so that my guns aren't useless, and a melee weapon, so that I can fight in melee if I need to. Well, you only have to upgrade your melee weapon. That means I have to use 3 blood rocks, 1 on my Church Cannon, 1 on my minigun, and 1 on my Evelyn. Which I can get 1 from the DLC, 1 from the Nightmare of Mensis, and 1 for 60 insight. After the Nightmare of Mensis. Cool. I'm gonna go open some shortcut related stuff. Owie! He touched me. Felt weird. I don't like it. Now, my original plan was to make my Bloodtinge character look like the Joker, but that would take way too much time in the character creation screen. That would have taken me like an hour or 2 in the character creation screen, considering we're playing now together. I can't exactly just sink a shit ton of time like that. And unlike in Dark Souls 3, I can't change my appearance. Your skill character. Yeah, but that would have taken me a long time, and that wouldn't have really been that wouldn't have really been too grand. And frankly, I don't really want to spend like an hour or 2 in front of a character creator right now. It means I'm kind of having fun playing the game. Playing the game. Yeah. But I used the character preset from the first time from when I tested the game to see if I'd actually like it, and then deleted the character because, well, I wanted to make my character not look like an ugly fart. You spend hours trying to make your character an ugly fart, while I spend hours trying to make them the opposite of an ugly fart. Well, cool. I'm about to head back to the Hunter stream, get the small residence beckoning bell, and upgrade my weapon. I'm not gonna upgrade my pistol. Yes, it's just not worth it. Because I'll end up getting the Evelyn after reaching Forbidden Woods. I mean, I only need to kill 3 bosses before I can go there and get it. Get beckoning bell and silencing blink. Old Hunter's Bell. Nice is the way I like it. Beckoning bell there. Put the blink there.
Hello, Honorable Hunter.
No. Not talking to the doll yet. Upgrade my weapon first. Should I actually? Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to bring it up to +2 just so that I have a +2 weapon. I plan on bringing it up to +3. At least. Probably quite a bit higher. Okay. Small resin spell purchased.
Hello, good on and eat. Very well, let
And increasing blood tinge to 17.
farewell.
And purchase early game vials. 4. Hello. Cool, cool. I just traveled to the Yarnum lamp. And so, who's ringing beckoning, who's ringing requesting? Nice and bell. Okay. 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 Got that there. And I have rung my beckoning bell. I recommend we kill the the beast boss and the Gascoigne boss, both of them, so that we can get additional insights to keep summoning each other. Should be. Oh, why are you going to the boss? I was ringing my beckoning bell at the lamp. But yeah. Prefer to meet up at the lamp.
Stop this now.
Once you kill Gascoigne and the Church Beast, once you've killed the two of them, don't forget to... I mean, the Cleric Beast, not the Church one. Don't forget to come back to the dude at the window to get the Flame Sprayer. I recommend upgrading the Flame Sprayer to probably roughly +3 at the highest. Hi. Oh! You got the other gun. Your sick one. How do I look? Okay. How ugly do you look? Ah. Not really blue. Just got a tint of blue. You can always look up a character creation tutorial if you want to make your character look blue. A sin I would never commit, considering who I am and the fact that I enjoy creating characters from scratch. Personally, if you use a video to create a character, that's okay. As long as you don't try and convince me to, I'm fine with it. But as soon as you try and convince me to, you are destined to be slaughtered by my hand. I fisted him in the dick. You could hear it double, too, so you know that we both got it. Yeah. I'm mainly going over this way because I want to fist the pig. Well, that's kind of why I'm going over this way first, because I want to fist the pig and get the Saw Hunter's badge and all that. Oh, thank you for sending that up. Whether you send it up on purpose or an accident, thank you either way. If you actually run fast enough, you can get the ogre to deal himself massive damage. But I didn't. I screwed it up. I prefer to do it the other way around so they can just butt stab. So that I can double fist the pig. I mean, how many of the... Did I kill the majority of the bridge dudes with the ball? There's like 5 or 6, like 5, 6, or 7. Like 5 to 7 of them. Now, listen to me very carefully. I have a strategy so that these 2 beast things up here are easy to kill. I'm gonna go to the one without the clothing on, and you go to the one with the clothing on. Slowly walk up, and we both visceral attack the other one. Okay? Okay, well, you're not gonna follow my plan. That was my plan, to have us both end up doing it. Yes, exactly. You understood. Once I started. Okay, well, gas coin's right there, and I want to fist the pig first, so just wait at gas coin while I go fist the pig. Right. And you'll get to watch me fist a piggy. Yeah. Heavy attack on him, and built up the attack I want to apply. And fist him! Saunder's bad. Bolt down. How many did you get? 4. He drops 2 to 4. But there's a higher drop rate for the host than there is for the summon. So it's more likely for you to get the small number, for the summon to get the small numbers, while the host gets the big numbers from enemies like that, in terms of vials and bullets and such. And you got to watch me fist the pig. When did it turn you on? Good. Because if so, you're a very sick person. No, watch this. I rolled in there, and my head and my feet and head were both off the ground. At the when this cutscene ends, when it ends, my feet are going to be firmly planted on the ground. What? You like it?
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Let me try to do that again. Oh, you attempted to get the back fish roll. Intelligent jerk. How dare you be intelligible?
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick. What?
Don't use any Molotovs. Shave them for your cleric beasts. And mine. Oh, you ring your little box? Got him. I'm gonna touch this lamp real good. Yes, I made him go, ugh! That's what I wanted. He's... Oh, that was disgusting. Well, the lamp, of course, well, the pig, of course, because the pig's alive. Got. I used the red jeweled brooch for the red blood gem. I'm gonna go get the tool and that's right before the Odin Chapel, and obtain the Odin Chapel as a safe haven so that I can send people there. Have you ever gotten the true ending? Yeah, where you kill the moon presence. It's the only one I've gotten, ironically. The majority of people don't have it, and it's the only one I have. And now I'll talk to the dude so that I can unlock it as a safe haven. I know. That's why I plan to get the other two on these two on my Blood Tinge and Arcane characters. Not here for the blood vials. I'm gonna pick up the top hat suit real quick so that I can wear the top hat. I'm gonna go to the 100 name. Put on top hat. Put on the better bat. And there we go. You should, for when we fight your cleric beast, you should get the oil urns and Molotovs, whatever once you can. Alright, that's what I was gonna do. Okay. Blood gem, infusion, infuse, red blood gem, repair weapon, get through tutorial message, repair weapon, yada yada. Buy the red bell because I have to due to I really need to mentally. I don't know why. My brain wants me to do it so bad when I rarely invade people ever.
Welcome. Very well.
And raise my blood tinge to 20. Ooh, I already have 20 blood tinge. Alright, I do gotta raise my... I am gonna need to raise my skill and strength later in the playthrough. But I'm gonna go for 50 arcane... I mean, not arcane, 50 blood tinge first. You're going for the 50 arcane. Also, don't forget, the Moonlight Greatsword, the one I'm recommending you use for new game, requires 16 strength and 12 skill to wield, so you're gonna need to get those. Yeah, it requires 16 strength and 12 skill. It requires 16 strength because it's a big, heavy sword. It requires 12 skill because, well, have you seen the weapon? And it requires, I want to say, 14 arcane. Cool, cool. I'm at the central Yarnum lamp, and I just rung my small requesting resonant bell thing. It got my flame sprayer. I recommend you kill Gascoigne first too, so that you can get the flame sprayer, so that you don't have to go out of your way to get the flame sprayer. Because if you kill the Cleric Beast first, and then you kill Gascoigne, you have to come back here just to get the Flame Sprayer. Well, if you kill Gascoigne first, you can just if you kill Gascoigne first, you can just pick it up on your way to the before you go to the Cleric Beast. Sound logic? Now I have to put a whole bunch of message. The central Yarnum lamp, like usual lamp. Beckoning. Oh no! Shit and balls. I hit the up on the arrow pad because I was in the writing a message, because I was gonna leave a whole bunch of messages here as the summoning happened. So I just extracted for health. So I just lost health in my main game, and I'm going to put the message here. I like to put a whole bunch of messages in the early game areas. One of my more preferred ones is "May the God of Blood bless your way" right here with a point forward, because it's the way you gotta go first. So it's a good guide. And "A hunter is never alone" is one that I like to leave right at the lamp. Now I like to put "Don't give up" in front of each of the 2 boss rooms. And those are the ones that I really use in Central Yharnam, because it's so likely for those ones to get raided, since it's so early on in the game. You know, it cost me 3 blood vials to heal. Sad. But it sucks, because that was 1 hit that I took to lower my health to practically 0. We did it again, Bob. I don't know your character's name, so I just called you Bob. Oh, because you're gonna go arcane. Makes sense. If you ever want to make a character that doesn't look ugly as crap, you can always ask, and I can just sit on the character creation screen and tell you what numbers you need to use. If you ever want to look pretty. Well, Burns is my least pleasant character. I only have 2 saved character models, but I plan to make a Joker character model eventually and a few others. But, dick! One hit sets me down to, like, legit 0 HP. Like, practically 0, and it's sad. It hurts. It hurts my soul to be one-shottable. To be practically one-shottable. Okay. I'll go for the unshirted one, you go for the shirted one. And now. That was sexy. Don't forget to fist the piggy. I need my show. And I need my vials. It's only fair. I was trying to see if we could get the double thing again, because he had too low of a health to actually be able to be fisted, because he would have died from a fully charged R2. I didn't know that. Well, now I could double fist a lot more pigs. You've made me a very happy person. Did you know it's actually possible to parry an enemy with the cannon? It's possible to parry an enemy with the cannon. You just have to fire before you would if you were firing an actual gun, because the cannonball's slightly delayed. And you'll get the cannon damage. Yeah. It counts, technically it counts as 10 bullets. And you have to parry with earlier than you would normally, and as if you're using a pistol, because it's the size of its parry box. But if you successfully pull it off, you can deal cannon damage plus counter damage plus get a visceral attack. And if you're using a bone marrow ash, you can add that to the damage as well. A bone marrow ashed cannon with counter damage followed up by a visceral equals whatever you just did that to should be crying right now. Well, technically he can be stun in beast form. He can only be affected by it once, but he can be affected by it in human form twice. So I figured I'd just use one to open up the fight. But technically he can be stunned 3 times in the human phase, but it turns him into beast phase early, and you can't get your beast phase stun. I say we should use one right when he turns to axe form, twin axe. One for each phase, one in single axe and gun, one in two-handed axe, and one in the beast form. Oh shit, I just wasted that, didn't I? Ah. No, I think oh no, he is! Okay. Nice! Now touch the lamp. Touch the lamp. Touch the lamp! Touch the lamp! Oh god. Who's ringing their resonance and who's ringing their beckoning? Okay. You'll help me, then I'll help you. Cool. Keeping that standard just makes it easier so that we don't have to ask every time. Don't forget to pick up the flame sprayer once you come back to the lamp. Cool. I could totally walk you through the whole process of all the spells. Old Hunter's Bone is inside of the Old Hunter's Workshop. Beast Roar is inside of Forbidden Woods in the back house that you can get to before going for the Canehurst Summons. The the Executioner's Gloves is in Canehurst, in one of the chests in Canehurst. Then the Amygdalin, or the Abrietas, or Augur as I like to call it, for short, because of how much I used it, and still do. You can get inside the lower floor of the school after talking to Patches to get the Tonsil Stone. That's the tentacle one. That's Electric Boogaloo 2 tentacle hentai. Yes, with my beckoning bell active. then you know where Call of Beyond is. It's up in the rafters before Ebriedos. Then the Black Sky Eye is, well, Blue Goober Boss Room DLC version. Yeah, the DLC version of the Blue Goober Boss Room. The weapon buff one is in Bergenworth at the top of the spire. At the very top, at the very, very tippy top of Bergenworth, there's a chest that has the weapon buff one. Yeah, you probably won't be using that one because you'll preferably already have the Moonlight Greatsword by then. That one's just kind of a waste. You may as well pick it up so that you can get the trophy for picking them all up if you don't already have it. And I believe that's all of them. Old Hunter's Bone, Beast Roar, Black Eye, Executioner's Gloves, Call of Beyond, Weapon Buff. The other ones, yeah, I think I covered them all. Auger, yeah, I covered them all, I think. But I do have the trophy for picking them all up, so. For the bullets. Did he drop bullets for you? We both do. Dang. I mean, it's possible, but it's extremely rare. Did you know it's actually rare? Yeah, it's possible. If you pick up an item, if two enemies die at a very similar time, and then you pick up an item, it's possible that the game will give you the item from the corpse that you're not actually standing over. Don't go in yet. Let me pebble him. Well, I wasn't planning on bringing him to us without risk of crows. Fist him in the dick, and he's dead. And don't use up your oil urns and your Molotovs. I'll do that for my fight, you do that for your fight. It's only fair. It's only fair that we use our Molotovs and our oil urns on our respective fights. And your Molotovs won't deal that much more damage than mine because your arcane isn't that high yet, but they will do more damage than mine by a bit. Probably about like 50 to 100 additional damage. Make sure you're locked onto his body when it's your fight and you're throwing Molotovs, by the way, so that they don't go above his head. Yeah, it's an absurd amount how many, it's absurd just how easy it is to miss your Molotovs in this fight. Like Gascoigne did over Blood. And I get the Visceral. I dealt enough if you deal enough damage to the Cleric Beast's head, you can knock him down and get the Visceral. It's primarily done by either Molotov cocktailing his head or shooting him in the head with a gun. He's so low on health, there's no point for me to try and knock him down. We are, because there's two of us and we're really strong at this point in the game, because it's not very different, because we're at the point in the game where we're so early that we're not actually affected by being a low level. Oh yeah, light bulb, lantern, yeah. Yes, lantern, yes. Let's just say Burns is a sexual deviant. I got 23 arcane blood tinge. I keep saying arcane because my last character was arcane, so I've gotten used to saying arcane. Okay. I'm not gonna do that, but okay. I'm heading to the central Yarnum lamp right now. Alright, don't forget, if you have Odin Chapel unlocked, you should send the old lady there, because once she goes insane in the red moon phase, you can get a whole bunch of sedatives from her. Every time you kill a boss, you can get more sedatives. And you can get a lot. Sedatives being the anti-frenzy ones. Which is real nice to have. Wouldn't you agree? Oh. Don't forget, if you have Odin Chapel unlocked, you should, just like how I'm about to do, you should send the old lady to Odin Chapel, because in the red moon phase, you can talk to her and get a whole bunch of sedatives off of her. You can get a shit ton of sedatives off of her. It's every time it resets every time you kill a boss. So every time you kill a boss, you can ask for more. Although technically there is, if you ask too many times, he'll disappear and you'll have to kill an additional boss before you can get him. But it's basically just a penalty for asking a whole bunch of times, and you just gotta kill one extra boss. And it's not that big of a penalty. Yeah, to get more sedatives. And then, as for the other 3 people, if you want to send them, you can. You know, I've actually never fully filled Odin Chapel because I don't know where the Skeptical Man is. I know where the other 3 are, but I don't know where the Skeptical Man lives. Oh! Okay, well, I just sent the old lady there. Yeah, you just gotta tell him to go to the Odin Chapel. To you, the clink. Why? Oh. What if you don't have the clink as an option, and you tell him to go to Odin? So I should go talk to Yusefka and get her blood vial and start advancing your quest line so that I can send him to Odin. Okay. Yeah, we both do. You can... Until you get to a certain point. There's a certain boss you gotta kill before she actually tells you. Before fake Yusefka appears. The blood vial.
Oh, well, splendid. Let me ask you a small...
Let me ask you a small kind is... Cool.
If you...
Yep, she gave me the dialogue line to send people there. So I'll head up to the central Yarnum lamp and rig my small resin spell since I got her dialogue line so that I can get the sending everyone to Odin Chapel trophy, and I can send everyone to Odin Chapel. That and, yeah. Yeah, the Molotov's down right behind the 2 guys. There's 6 of them there. There's 16 Molotov cocktails in this area. They were all added to your box. Some of them. Well, then you grabbed a few of the other Molotovs, but not all of them. Wait, no, there's 15 in the area. The 16th I got was off of killing one of them and getting it as a lucky drop. Oh, cool. I connected to your bell. Aim for his body. The fire will deal some splash damage, and if you throw them all, you should be able to stagger him. Why aren't you wearing the top hat? Did you just not pick it up, or do you not like the top hat? Okay. head over towards Cleric Beast. I could give you 1 second, or I could go off and kill things for you. That's the one I'd prefer. Cool. I didn't get any blood vials off of the two guys I killed, 3 guys I killed, but I did get some bullets off of the wheelchair guy, which makes me happy. I prefer 4 bullets off the wheelchair guy than a blood vial off of one of the other 2, personally. Nice, 2 blood vials. Not just at the with the point I'm at in the game, you can't really equip runes, so I can't really do blood bullets, and besides, I'm not too strong. Okay, Pebble the Ogre. Yeah, I just pebbled the Ogre. I just fisted the Ogre in the ass. I fisted him to death. Did you like what you got to saw? What you got to see? Me fisting him to death. For a second there, I'm like, why are you dealing less damage to me than me? And then I realized, oh right, I have a +2 weapon while you have a +0. I would recommend upgrading that weapon to +3, so that you'll have a +3 one for the Holy Moonlight fight, where you can actually get the Holy Moonlight sword. But I'm gonna probably end up bringing my Saw Cleaver all the way up to +6 or so, because of the Chikage being the weapon I'm gonna wield requires me to get towards, I believe, into the Blood Moon phase. Well, I don't remember the exact thing, but don't forget to use your oil urns and Molotovs. I'm supposed to be the one fighting in melee right now. You probably don't even have them clipped, do you? I'm dead. Because you equipped it, because you stood there and did nothing. Good luck. I blame you. That's partly your fault, but it's mainly mine. Part of it is your fault for not being prepared. He jumped in the air, and then he gave me a hug, and he shoved his dick down my throat, and then I died. And it was not good. Yes, you were menuing. the shoving the dick down burns his mouth and killing him? Moveset! Yeah. It's called suffocate. He made me suffocate. He popped me. He popped me. Oh god. Yes, yeah, now I am. I should stop. I am currently outside. I am playing from outside. It's very, very odd why I don't understand why I'm sitting up really far away from the screen and am outside of my home rather than being inside and playing from there. But oh yeah, literally outside my house. I'm outside my house. Ew. That's just gross. That's not okay. Well, good luck. Don't die. Have you ever proposed to the Queen? Have you ever proposed to the Queen? You've actually proposed to the Queen of Canehurst? in a certain chalice dungeon, there's a ring that you can use to propose to the Queen of Canehurst. You get special dialogue lines if you propose to her, and if you kill her and resurrect her, you get a special dialogue line. But if you kill her, resurrect her, and propose to her again, she'll give you a extra special dialogue line. So you killed him? Okay. In that case, I'll fire my blank and I'll head over to the church. And we'll head towards the Bloodstarved Beast. Hey, hey, hey! Hey! Can you hear me? Oh, that was a good one. I see that you're a funny man. Do you jest? I thank you all for coming out here tonight to my grand comedy show, although technically I came out here because this is your house and you don't know me and I've tied you up on my couch and you're all gagged. But just listen to my comedy show. That's an old joke. Do you know Dungeons and Dragons? Do you know how people create games? Yeah, and so I like to create games similar to D&D, although I don't really use the exact D&D setup because I don't really like the spells, but I do take a large amount of my inspiration from it, except I don't really have nearly as many spells. It's more entertaining when all of a sudden your trap springs and they start thinking creatively rather than saying, can I cast this, can I cast this, can I cast this? It's not entertaining for the game master if they're just sitting here. Haha, this happens. I cast this spell, and due to the player's handbook, fuck you. But, that's an old joke from one of my previous campaigns, where the players, there was a person, basically, the basis of the campaign was your average stupid thing. The kingdom was destroyed, and blah 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 blah, but they needed to kill effectively a masked man who was part of what caused the destruction of the kingdom, or effectively the elite knight, the head honcho. And so instead of doing what I was hoping they would and trying to trick him and actually play the way I planned, they just straight attacked him. And what you should know is that he's not exactly meant to be attacked immediately. So I frantically flipped to my page on his stat block and looked at it and realized that he could one-hit all of them. And that he could his health pool would have taken them, if they got all crits, it would have still taken, if they got all crits, all max dice rolls, all with d20s for their damage dice, it would have taken multiple. His health was stupid high. He was not meant to be fought. He was meant to be tricked. And I realized that he had double attacks, a double attack, and that his damage output was capable of one-shotting. So, what I had two choices. Either I made it super easy on them and turned the boss fight into nothing, and it just makes the campaign look easy as hell, or I killed him. But I came up with a more creative option. I had him knock them all unconscious, and they got all real mad until they described how they woke up in the house of one of the four players, and I used that specific joke that I just told you on them, and I kind of just messed with them at that point, because it was mess with them and annoy them or kill them, which I would rather annoy them rather than kill them this early, because I think they would genuinely never play with me again if I killed them that early. But I liked my idea is what I came up with at the time. I have to improvise a lot in games like that, and considering I make small stories out and I don't plan them at all, I just make them up as I go. I improvise a lot. Well, I just recently reached Old Yarnum. I killed the scurrying beast and grabbed the item at the top of the thing, so I'm going to go back to the Hunter's Dream, spend my echoes, and then I'll be ringing my beckoning bell. With your resident bell? Oh, sorry.
Welcome. Very well.
I can raise my blood tinge up to 24, but I have cold blood, so I think I can get a blood tinge of 25 right now if I use my blood items.
Welcome. Very well. Farewell.
You messed up? Oof. He made a whoopsie. No, guys, it's fine. I got this handled. I can kill the big old ogre. Okay. Roll for hit. I rolled a nat 1. Okay. You miss. Your sword gets stuck in the ground, and you spend your bonus action to pull it out. Well, shit! And that makes it the ogre's turn, since you have nothing to do. And it tries to punch you. Oh, nat 20. That's... hold on 1 second. Let me do the math. 36 points of damage. Oh, shit. So how much health, that is 36 points of damage. How much health do you have? 24. You go unconscious. I have lots of good stories. I think one of my more favored ones... Oh, by the way, I rang my beckoning bell. But one of my more favored ones is we were running... it was a level 6 party. The 3 members of the party were level 6, and the other one was level 5, because they missed a session. The session where everyone leveled to level 6. And we had a level 6 paladin who was had the land hands. So at level 6, that's 30 health. Plus, he had his special, whatever it is, that special unique bonus that each character gets was one that allowed him to pick a player up at 1 HP once per long rest. And he had 2 or 3 lay on hands, I don't remember. So he could pick someone up 3 or 4 times. So that's kind of what he was used for, other than the fact that he was a paladin. And I warned them all at the start of the campaign that it was my hardest campaign I had ever thrown at them, and that they were going to die, most likely going to die, and to make multiple characters and level them up as we go, just like your other character. And I'd already ran campaigns where I could easily just kill 1 or 2 of them. without too much before it ends. I could kill 2 or 3 of them. Old Yarnum. There we go. And so they were going through. So when I say its name, you're gonna realize exactly what I took inspiration from. So I may or may not have taken inspiration from Dark Souls, and effectively made a D&D version of Sense Fortress. The one with all the swinging axes that knock you down to death with the snake guys. They saw the swinging pendulums, and you want to know what the monk decided to do? The monk said he wanted to backflip up to a pendulum and kickflip off of the pendulum's chain. And I said, "Are you sure?" And he said yes. So normally you'd either have to roll for what you'd have to do there is roll for athletics. But yeah, athletics, which is strength. And the monk had a +4 in strength. But the monk's dub stat was dexterity, or skill in this game, with a -1. And I asked him to roll a dexterity check instead of an athletics check. And when I said that, his eyes darted open. And when he rolled a 15 -1 for it to be a 14, and I told him he failed, his character instantly fell into the pendulum, getting hit by the pendulum, tearing him apart, throwing him down onto a lower floor as he bleeds out, and no one can do anything about it. I kind of pulled a dick move there. That's what some people would call it. I warned them I took inspiration from one of my favorite games. And I told him it was the hardest game I'd ever made. I mean, the storyline wasn't Dark Souls, but some of the areas were from Dark Souls games. Or based off of areas from Dark Souls games. They weren't they weren't cookie cutter images, but they were similar. Yeah. So, when the monk dies, everyone's just sitting there, shocked, and I asked the monk to pull up the backup character, because I'd asked them to make backup characters earlier, pre-session, like back in session 0 when they were creating their first characters campaign. And you want to know who didn't have an extra character? And you want to know who had to sit there for half an hour creating a character before he could rejoin the campaign? The monk. You got that wrong, wrong on purpose, didn't you? And you definitely didn't just use sarcasm there, right? Yes, it was. Yeah, you didn't do a smart thing there. You did a dumb. Don't worry, I killed them all. I'm sure you saw that. Or I think you did. Yeah, you got to see me. No, I'm happy right now. So you know the spear gun hunter dude? And how he can get stuck at the staircase? He totally came down the staircase at me of his own volition, and he is currently stuck. And I didn't even have to do anything to get him stuck. Yep. Well, he's not stuck. I'm just blocking his path. I'm just blocking his pathing and beating the crap out of him whenever I have full stamina. Oh, he just used his blood vial? Gave roughly 310 damage for stamina bar. And he's dead. I don't remember what he drops. I think it's Bone Marrow Ash, though. It's 6 Bone Marrow Ash! I just used the joy gesture. Yeah, ring your bell at the lamp. I'll head back there soon. But there's something I do plan to do right before I head back there, called shoot the gray dude off the ledge. Well, make sure that your bell's ringing if you're making your way towards me. Okay. Well, stop before the yard with all the enemies, because you don't want to accidentally get swarmed on your own while you're alone and can't do anything about it. I fucked up.
I should think you still
dead.
have dreams. Well,
I tried to shoot the dude off the edge, but he fucking just... Fuck. I tried to shoot him off the edge, and it worked in my last playthrough, but no. He had to dash through my first bullet and start attacking me. Let me repeat myself. He dashed through my first bullet. I'm ringing my beckoning bell and crying at the old Yarnum lamp. Technically, I'm crying at the bridge. Damn, that was fast. Compared to last time. Where are you? Ah, you're on that side of the bridge. Come here. Come here. Oh. Here. Come over here. Look. Yes. Did I really just dash into the fire? I pray to the gods of stupidity to make me less stupid. Oh wait, if they're the gods of stupidity, wouldn't they make me more stupid? Oh no. 2 plus 2 equals fishies! I'm right, aren't I? 2 plus 2 equals fishies? Oh wait, no! 2 plus 2 equals go to bed! Yes, 2 plus 2 equals go to bed. Because it just is. I mean, foot equals 7. But Uncle Perry Ben Jr. means whatever the fuck you want it to mean. The dictionary... the dictionary... I don't talk the way the people... He just got blown up for 987 points of damage and his health bar didn't go down. It just showed the number. It showed him take 987 points of damage, but his health bar stayed the same. No, the other one, the one I killed first. One that I killed while you killed yourself. Ow! He shot me in the head. Headshot! Oh wait, yeah. 1000 kill combo thingy. Nippley. Now let's do the dumb thing again. let's get you killed again. I'm back in the building. I killed the troop who came into enemy territory too fast. I killed the scout. We killed the front line. Now kill the midline. They've retreated. Ambush! Another ambush! They're ambushing me. Ah, you tricked them. Do you know what the Evelyn stat requirements are? No, I do not. That's why I asked you. We killed them! The enemies have fallen! Let's try and shoot the dude off the edge together. Remember, you have to... Just don't forget that you have to climb up the second ladder slowly, or he'll hear you. Or he'll hear you. Fast climbing butt. There. Sorry, I just had to catch my breath. Ooh, you smacked me. I don't know, you tell me. Well, you may not take damage, but you do. Ah!
I should think you still have dreams. Well, the next time you dream.
Okay, I think you should summon me. I forgot that if you run out of stamina on the ladder, you fall. And, oh god. Okay, you know what? I need to stop fapping about. Yeah, I'm gonna stop fapping about. How about you? You don't know? Fapping about. Oh, wow. 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 Wowdy, wowdy, wow, wow, wow. My world smells fine. What's this smell I'm smelling all of a sudden? Ugh! Why does your world smell like ass? You smell like ass. Oh, please don't tell me you ate their dicks. You are disgusting. I mean, I've done things to a lamp and a pig, but that's too far. You know what's weird? What feels weird? Is seeing your health bar be smaller than your stamina bar. Oh no, I ran into enemy territory! I must retreat! I may or may not have brought, like, a lot of them. Oh no. They followed us! We have to kill them at the break spot. We can't let them inside. If to make it inside, they can kill our commander. Commander Bloodvial. What the fuck? No, one of them is inside. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it with fire! Good. Now we must kill their reinforcements before the reinforcements can ambush us. Commander Bloodvial healed me. Good. Okay. Do you want the bone marrow ash from him? Oh no, he finessed! He finessed! He suckled! He sucked his chest in. He sucked his big parts in. I got it. Ah! Dickhole! Dickhole! Just so you know, his safe word is harder. Got him. Yeah, he told us to go harder, so we did. My chest hurts. Don't we need to kill the Gatling gun, dude? Yeah. You mean time to stop making jokes? Because that time will never come for me. Hold on, I have asthma. My fat ass can barely climb. Oh god, it's so hard to climb. God, I'm stuck, man. I'm stuck. I don't think I can go up. Got him. Suck it, loser. One fair warning, you will have to reload the game to get his item, so you're gonna have to come back. But I think it's better to have to come back here than to have to actually fight him head on. You don't want the top hat? You don't want the top hat messengers? Okay. Alright, you want the red bow messengers. I like making my messengers wear pots and pans on their head. And slow poison at this level is actually pretty fast. Oh shit! I was nearly slow poisoned! I need my health back! I touch you for health! Yeah, I touched him and he gave me health. I hit him harder and harder and harder, and the harder I hit him, the more health I got. If he screamed, the army is gonna come. Warning. The army is all gonna come up onto your face. I think. Oh, the army didn't actually come. The army didn't come. I'll kill the big one over here. And kill the big ugly. Thank you for the warning. You saved me. Oh shit! I got fast poisoned. I mean, slow poisoned. You know the slow poison deals me like 5% of my health a second as a summon. And you know what else is scary? The fact that after I get 50 blood tinge, I'm also gonna need to level my skill and strength for my Gatling gun, for the minigun and the church cannon. He hit me right after I hit someone, so he got the counter damage hit and one shot me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a summon who just got counter hit. What you gotta remember is you have more health than I do. You have 10 vitality, while I have 7. Noble Scion. You know, the one that has blood tinge? Well, I will be summoned by you again, but first, I gotta check the stat requirements on the Evelyn. So, please give me a second to go to a different character and check. So when you're a summon, you have effectively 5 vitality, so I only have 2 vitality higher than you when you're a summon. That's so dumb. Excuse me. Well, if you want me to make you look like a character from something, the 2 characters I have as presets that I could tell you the numbers for are the adult version of Harry Potter for my male, and my female is the doll / Lady Maria. It's not perfect, but it's as accurate as I could get it. Yeah, if I would have put on the doll's armor set in front of the doll and then kill the doll and pretend I was the doll, I think someone would genuinely think I was the doll. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, gotta go to guns. Oh, right, I don't have the Evelyn because this is a melee build. This is my main character, and my main character's melee build, but the Evelyn is purchasable, so I can check the stats from the purchase menu. 9 strength and 11 skill, and 18 blood. I can't see what you're telling me to look at. You want me to read off my stats for my doll-looking character? Yes. My stats, my level stats. Yes, I have 50 vitality, 50 endurance, 90 strength, 50 skill, 15 blood tinge, and 15 earth vein. And I'm level 220. Yeah, well, I need 11 skill and 9 strength, which I mean, I need 9 skill and 11 strength. Wait, no. 11 skill, 9 strength. I got it right the first time. 9 strength and 11 skill. Which I think might actually be what my character started with. Or close to what my character started with. It makes me happy to know you actually think of me as a murderer. I mean a friend. Sorry, kitty, but I gotta close you in. Oh, you're here. Oh, you came in because it's getting dark and you want your night-night treats. Oh, God. I'll check out players you messaged in a thingy. I got the first one. Yeah, I have 9 strength and 13 skill. So, okay, I'm ringing my small requesting bell at the lamp bridge. Should I head over towards you? Okay, since all your enemies are dead. You know, I just realized I have effectively 3.5 levels of vitality when I'm a summoned. Well, actually, let me check. Let's see. So every level of vitality is roughly 25 points up until then. And since about level 7, that means they're all worth 25 points, and that's starting on 1. That's I'm gaining. I don't know that. So that means that the first point also counts. So yeah. I just need to check my stat screen, and I'll have it all, and I'll be able to know exactly how much vitality I have as a summon. .6 levels of vitality. So roughly 3.5, like I said. You have 5 when you're summoned. Roughly 5 when you're summoned. Give or take like 0.2. Where did you just go? Oh. Okay. Oh! Ah, God! Oh, I didn't actually know this room existed. No, I didn't. For free? At that chest? Ah. I get it. You're being sarcastic. Haha, very funny. Oh. So the soft spear's up here. I mean, rifle spear. So I need to. I should probably. I'll grab that on my character. Yeah, the hunter who drops the bone marrow ash. I know that one. I know what the rifle spear is. It's not really that good though. Well, I will pick it up on my character. And I'll pick up the blood gem too. That's neat. I didn't know that existed. After you get the chart pulled? Let's bring this up here. Oh, there's a spot here? Wow, how did I never notice that this existed? Is that the shard garb? Ooh, neat. Yeah. Well, I'm wearing a top hat, so. I'd hope so. Just a hunter hat. You know the old hunter hat is a DLC hat, right? We pounded it into paste with our saw cleavers. The way you said good deeply concerns me about your mental health. Did you just die? No. I would have died. Oh, you fisted it and oh, you just shoved its dick onto my cheek. You fisted it so hard that its dick hit my cheek. What's wrong with you? Don't forget about the beast blood pellets. I killed the beast near the beast blood pellets. And it only cost me 1 blood bullet. Scare, a little scared. Go for that. Come here. I'm sure you can find it. I just killed another one. No, it is. It is. No, 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 come back, come back. It's right here. I'm standing at it. Oh, you don't see it? Okay. I guess it's because you never saw it when it was alive. There's also one right here. Do you see this one? Okay. That had an item drop, so it must have not, since it didn't have to load the other one for you, it just didn't. Since you never saw it and it didn't drop an item, it just didn't load it. That's my best guess. At the very top, you can find some fire paper. Can't be used on your Holy Moonlight sword, but you can use it on your saw cleaver for the next 2 bosses before you have it, and when you're trying to obtain it. Yeah, I talked to him. I got his paper and the character remote. Got. Well, I just killed another werewolf with a parry into visceral. Oh, there's a scurrying beast. Do you want me to? I can't. Can you confirm that you want me to kill it? Okay. By the way, I killed it before you confirmed, so I was really hoping that you would confirm some. Also, if you want to summon What's His Idiotic Face, you can, but I don't recommend it, because you can use the blood cocktails in order to get guaranteed to get backstab viscerals. Okay, so you just throw it behind you, and you can get an easy visceral at the start of the fight. Don't forget, transformed attacks are a thing. They're a good thing. They're a good, strong, powerful, meaningful thing too. And they're also really good for hitting large groups of enemies all at once. You're supposed to throw it behind you, dude. You have to throw it behind you. You can't get a backstab on the later stages easy, and besides, you should have 5 of them. You have 7? You have even more than I do. Ah, I screwed up. Whoops. I wasn't expecting that. Oh yeah, I just fisted the blood-starved beast. Okay, I'm gonna actually start using them. No? Okay. Should go for it. fisted his butt, I stole it from you. And then I whacked him in the face for over 100 points. Nearly 200. Ah, I couldn't capitalize on it. His butt was on the pillar. Yeah, that's why I turned around. I got a save there. Because the visual damage is a lot higher than the fully charged attack damage. Cool. You should go after it. Heading for 179. Couldn't capitalize zone because it wasn't his butt. I didn't hit his butthole. I hit him for 13 points of damage with 20 plus 4 blood. It wasn't 25 that I have. It's 25 that I have. I just ignored it. I recommend using it on the early ones, so you could get it from the later ones easily. Hey, come here, look at me. What did I do a good job with? Or the other, oh, so just the fight, not the aftermath? I just want to mess with you. Okay. Ugh. I have done things to lamps that you haven't done to real people. Alright, there's quite a lot of blood on them. They kind of light me on. They kind of light my wing on fire every once in a while. Hey, you should see the bandages around it.
Welcome. Very well.
Evelyn. Oh, the moonlight. 16 strength and 13 skill are your physical requirements. I already have the requirements for Evelyn, so I'm just gonna level my blood tinge for now. I have 28. Nibble! Essentially, we only need to kill Vicar Amelia and then go through the fight. I do recommend that we get the tonsil, that we go to the forest and get the executioners and get you your spells and me my Evelyn before we go to the DLC, so that we have something that deals a little bit of damage. And because, don't forget the auger strat. Just walk up to the hunter, auger them onto the ground once, dash towards them, auger again, and spam that. And unless they dash the second they get up, they will get hit again. I'm bringing my beckoning bell and we'll learn them. The tonsil stone is in the forest. Yeah, it's in the forest. Yeah, you have to get the tonsil stone from Patches, and the earliest point that you can get it from is there. Here, summon me bell while I ring my let me summon you bell. Cool. Can I show you what my character looks like if I dress him in what I have left of... Here, this is what my character looked like until I got the hunter set. Until I got the hunter set, this is what I made my character look like. You know what, I'm gonna keep it this way. I like it this way. I fisted him in the dick. I grabbed his balls so hard that it killed him. Want to know a fun fact that you never would have are capable of living your life without? Fun fact: Did you know that eating if a male eats a banana, it can actually decrease his libido? Yes, decrease. Eating bananas. Did you know that? I don't know. It's some kind of like natural chemical that's inside of tree-grown bananas. Yeah, and stuff like that. Like the way, with everything in it, it's just the way it works. I don't know the scientific reasoning behind it. I just know the fact. And it's possible, but if it is true, never eat a banana. Nah, I'm just kidding. I've eaten bananas. Oh, God. So you know TV shows and movies, right? How they got some weird shit in them sometimes? Can you tell me the weirdest line that the weirdest sentence or line you've ever heard in a TV show or movie that you can think of off the top of your head? Mine is I fucked around with the frog under the bridge. I fucked around with the frog under the bridge. I honestly don't remember. I watched it so long ago that I didn't even understand what he meant when he said that. I just thought that the dude was I just knew that fucked was a swear word at the time. So I thought that I just knew that it was bad humor, and I didn't find it funny. But now that I know what it means, I find it hilarious. So I watched that a long time ago. It's kind of the point of killing him. No, I'm gonna try and repeat what we did last time, so I'm good. Ooh, Blood Echoes restored. You know, in your world, not in mine. Oh, whoops, I pressed the kick button. What's the password? Good enough for me. Oh shit! Shit in my shithole. He threw a Molotov cocktail the millisecond I got up here. Like I couldn't even shoot the gun by the time it was already halfway to me. I started shooting my gun. And he dashed by then. I'm clipping that. Oh. Oh. That was hilarious. I'll look. I have to look around. Let me look around. Oh. He fell off on that side, so it would come down over here, right? I don't see it. Did he not die? Still alive? No, that fall kills him. Well, let's go get the charred stuff and stuff. God damn it. It came after me. Oh yeah, I just fisted him. I split a whole... I just gave him an extra butt crack. He's got two cracks in his butt now. Now the charred style up. Ooh, I actually quite like it. I look ugly as fuck and I love it. Well, I think... I'm just gonna stay like this. I think I'm just gonna stay naked from the legs up. Oh, I see the item. Yeah. No, it's right here. I got it. Yeah. And by picked it up, I mean I can't pick it up because it was floating in midair. I screenshotted it. It was. You want to know what he landed on? So you know that little small bit with the corpse on a chain up there that's supposed to just be for aesthetic? He landed on top of that. Is it time to tickle the tickle? Or tickle the tickle? Hey look, I turned myself into a pickle! Yeah, they're coming. Come back to the room where we killed the dude. We'll do floodgate. One of my messages was just raided, and I got healed. You saw my health bar go up for no apparent reason. What message got raided? I had the one that tells you. Okay. Do we bore you? Are we too ugly to hang out with you? Oh wait, you're uglier than we are. Well, actually, you're uglier than I am. He's much uglier than you. Oh, when you're so, when you make yourself so... I may or may not have gotten hit by 3 of them at the exact same time. I got hit by 1, which staggered me, which caused me to get hit by the other one, which staggered me again, which caused me to get hit by the other one and die. Can I just summon you and tell you to kill everything and just watch? Because at this rate, that's all I can do. Because I'm just bleeding inside at this point. Doesn't upgrading your weapon repair it? Does upgrading your weapon repair it? That's what I thought. What time is it? Honestly, I kind of just want to relax and stop playing. I think I'm heading off. Yeah, I've been playing like all day. Yeah. I'm starting to get tired. I've been playing all day. I want to eat something, and frankly, I want to watch something. So, talk to you tomorrow, or later today, depending on when I next play.